for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He got out of the way of that right hook. Pretty close fight here in this round. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Would we be surprised if these two fighters go to George Groves? He's seeing stars. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Not a lot of punch this round, and he caught George Groves big there. George Groves stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That hook just can't find the target. How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone.
Forget George Groves. He's seeing stars. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
And he caught George Groves big there. A much better game. George Groves stumbling back. He couldn't take it anymore. And down goes St. George. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this?
Sweating eyes, who am I, champion till I die. Ask you questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit it, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. You know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday.
As expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage. Up against them, the Dancer. This is the cruiserweight division, and we're talking about some serious power here, and they will enjoy a power advantage.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. And they'll be facing the Dancer from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Ice Cold. Hiding out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the dark orange trunks with dark cyan trim, the Dancer.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The courage on display here is incredible. for the finish. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Nice right hook.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches out, stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And down goes ice cold. And as we watch it again, that punch took the... So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. I knocked somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These punches coming from every angle. Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. And the dancer has been knocked off their feet. That punch to the head is so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. That counter shot lands. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Straight right just misses. Why weren't they covering up? Very competitive round here so far. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Complete and total domination and another stoppage win.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because the
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, get the leave, in the distance and it's sacred.